Yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to be going Quadra Burn Teemo top lane. It looks like we're actually getting invaded right now really hard. I'll go get a ward down. Well, actually, I'll save it. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋 is probably going to start. So the cool thing about Teemo top lane right now is, first of all, his win rate's been quite good. And he has solid item options. Riftmaker is really good on him. So is Demonic Embrace and Nashor. So we'll have those double burns. Then we have the Ignite and Corruption Potion double burn. And we have Grasp. So should be interesting. We don't want to shove wave. That's good for us that he just hit the minions for no reason. We'll be able to get a slight freeze off of that. It's actually fantastic. I'm standing closer to the minions to last hit them, especially as they get lower on health. Since he's using AoE to hit the wave, he's pushing a lot more than he's really wanting to. I'm pulling back so they don't keep targeting me. See how he has more minions? He's gonna hit level 2 before me, so I need to be careful. When I hit him, his ranged minions are gonna aggro me, which is gonna cause my wave to kind of push. So I need him to step back up. Need him to get back in the game. He's gonna miss out on 2 ranged minions here, possibly. Hopefully. Oh, got that one. That's tough. Top lane is a battle of wave management, and our wave's gonna push towards him now. With the aggro that I took, I got my Corruption Potion on when I went in for those auto attacks. Got my Blind Art on him. Got my Corruption Potion on still. I'll get a point in my W. You only really need a point in your W for when the enemy jungler ganks. I don't really know where 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋 is at though, so we're gonna stand close to this cannon to last hit him. Teemo's autos have quite a long travel. So there's a, oh fuck, I just missed both. The good thing about a long travel time is it lets you poke people under turret really easily. The bad thing is it can make it harder to last hit. Teemo's E will help us out a lot with that though. Got most of them. Gonna max our E first, Q second. I need to start shoving this. I think 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋 is here. Yeah, of course he's here. Got a blind on him. I'm going to kite back into my minions. He's going to die here. He's dead. Teemo's... So here's the thing. If you're wondering what happened there, Maokai went in way too early. I was lazy. I was doing a Shinshin and I didn't lay my ward, right? So by doing that, if he would have just waited till 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋 was close enough to jump, he would have lived. But I essentially killed Maokai before 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋 was technically there. He just went in too early. Alright, first item back. You really want to try to get your Leeching Leer. That's huge. Leeching Leer is so much better than a Blasting one, but obviously it's like 450 more gold, so it's about a whole kill's worth of gold, a little bit more. But 10% Omnivamp's huge. Having Ravenous Hunter lets you freeze waves easier. It's kind of like having Lifesteal. And then on top of that, Corruption Potion helps us. And this 10% Omnivamp's going to help us. His got a massive mini wave. We need to thin this out right now. We need to thin this out. We have red buff. We can take a heavy trade with him even against the minions. We're going to Blind Dart the cannon minion, take less damage. And we don't want to let it get too close to our turret, because once he has melee minions, they kind of start to overfill and they'll start getting nipped. So we're just trying to thin this out a little bit. Ooh, we missed one. Shit. My minions targeted the one in back. That was surprising. You have to really be watching where those ranged ones are going. They're the ones who do most of the damage. The ranged ones have double the melee ones attack. And with the way they focus minions down, it's normally the ranged ones that are going to end up costing you. Maokai's just sitting back. We're going to keep the wave frozen on him. If he steps up, he gets hit. If he doesn't step up, he doesn't get minion gold. So either way, he falls behind. The only way he can... Ooh, I can walk those into my minions, honestly. That's what I should have done. Get a mushroom in that bush. Oh, I missed that one. If I'm standing a bit closer, it'll be easier. I can drag these out into my minions, though. This will help me freeze the wave on him even more. And he just lost, I think he lost cannon minion off that. His thing might have gotten it, though. But yeah, He has a massive minion advantage now to where I'm gonna wanna start clearing this out. You only really want them to have 4 more minions than you at all times, and that's mainly the ranged minions. So we're just gonna hack off these melee ones. It's also easier to keep them as ranged minions, since like I said, the melee ones will sometimes randomly just run forward and kamikaze into your turret and fuck it up. We'll get a mushroom down right there. Even if we miss a minion off it, it's worth. He's having to he's having to farm with his AoE abilities, which is making it easy for me to maintain my freeze. On top of it, he doesn't have anything to poke me with, and we already have a lot of sustain as is. Is 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐂𝐋 here? You're gonna die for this. I just threw a mushroom on the minions, which is AoE. He's dead. He literally doesn't know what to do, so he's just fighting me. That's exactly what we want. With a lot of players, once you starve them out, they'll just make really poor decisions because they just panic. It's kind of like when an animal's in a corner. If you've ever seen like those raccoon videos of when a raccoon feels cornered, they're fucking crazy and they'll attack you. With wild animals, you gotta give them space. Oh, yep. So he didn't have any space. So the only other way he could have really gotten out of that situation, fuck, I missed it. The only other way is if 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐂𝐋 comes to break the freeze. In higher elo, as a jungler, you're not really expected to save the lane, but at the same time, you should come and try to break that freeze. Because 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐿𝐂𝐿𝐂 was getting like none of that gold. Breaking the freeze wasn't worth it in this case. He has 13 CS and he's falling really far behind. He has his R now. We need to be careful how we stand. If he gets on top of us and then knocks us into turret, we'll take aggro. I blinded him. He couldn't even auto that minion. That's hilarious. I have one more minion than he has, but his minions are on this side. My melee minions are going to dump into the turret, so I actually want to kill these. Yeah, I want to get mine into the turret since I had a minion advantage already. If he uses any more abilities, I should be able to freeze it on him again since his minions are... He's going to have a 1 ranged minion advantage, which is huge. Yep, that's huge. He has 1 more ranged minion. Even if his melees are missing a bit of health, ranged minions, like we talked about, do more damage. So his wave still should push to me here. He's fucked. He is so screwed. He really needs 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐂𝐋 to come break this freeze and try to kill me. I'm sitting on a lot of gold, so I would like to spend it at some point. Hopefully my cannon minion dies first. Cannon minions are like 2.5 minions. Yep, he's so fucked. His cannon minion is still alive. It's funny, as a laner, you're often rooting against your own minions to lose the minion fights. But like I said, since he had that 1 minion advantage, just 1 minion, guys, turns into this. It turns exponential, especially when it's a ranged minion. Ranged minions make a huge fucking diff. Because even if the ranged minion has 10 HP, if it's sitting in the back and none of my minions are hitting it, it still counts as a full minion. Doesn't matter if it's half health. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐂𝐋 here? Yeah, I wouldn't do that, buddy. I heal up off the minions. I have Ravenous Hunter and with my item. I'm gonna... Ooh, alright. Yeah, we're gonna try to kill the melee ones now. Nice, nice. And he has 21 CS. We have nearly 4 times as much as him. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐂𝐋 must be here, no? I have my ignite. He's dead. He just killed himself. He had the flash for that. Warwick may still kill him. What I want to do is keep this in a freeze. But I also want to set it up to where it doesn't crash into my turret before I come back. So I'm just going to thin this out a lot. He still has minion advantage. I'll just reset here. He still has like 3 minions, so I should be able to get here in time if I... Oh, I should have killed a few more. Shit. I'm going to have to book it, guys. We'll grab this. Pick up a Dark Seal. We're going to W from base. We should be able to get there in time to at least get the wave. So now he's missing out on even more minions, and I should still get most of this golden XP. I should have thinned it out a bit more. I should still get most of it. Hey, he's fucked. He doesn't have flash. We'll be like top flash. 15 minute. We'll still get most of this. We'll max our Q second. Oh, we missed that one, damn. We can't freeze it from here. His melees are going to flood into my turret. Like you see here. So our wave's actually going to push to him now, so we might as well just shove it. Looks like Maokai's mid. I guess he's pissed. He doesn't want to play top anymore. I don't blame him. This is a hard matchup for Maokai. If he makes any missteps early, he loses. Maokai really needs a gank. If Maokai can get an early kill on you with a gank, then he can get a bunch of magic resist, and then you can't even really hurt him on Teemo. But he has to be able to get to that point. There's no way that hits me. Oh, wow, that actually counted. That's absurd. We got on a corruption potion. Whenever you're going for at least 1 or 2 auto attacks, turning on a corruption helps a lot. Hit him with the blind dart. It's kind of funny. Blind dart does have more range than your auto attack, so oftentimes you'll be autoing and then pinch off a blind dart when you're trying to poke. When you're fighting them in melee, it's a little different. We're just trying to shove this under. We'll just get some more shrooms down. I'd like to get them down in a better spot since I have so many. Yeah, that's fine. Just setting myself up. I'm going to go ahead and shove this. I want to take his turret. Teemo does tend to fall off in the late game if the enemies have more range than you. So in this particular game, since they don't have like a Zerath, a Lux Morgana, Syndra, long range stuff, we should actually be fine late game. Our team's mostly just melee. He's getting shredded. All I have to do is hit him with a blind dart and ignite. He's saving his CC though to try to kill me. I'm gonna just mushroom this. That's fine. I could even lay a mushroom under his turret so when he goes on me. I'm not gonna hit him. The turret's not gonna hit me if I don't hit him. Oh, I did. He's dead though. That's fine. When I have my setting on here to auto attack, so even if I don't click on him, if I have nothing else to hit, my champion will just start hitting. So if you have that setting on, you have to press S. So when he went to snare me, I had to press S so my champion wouldn't attack. That was my bad. So he snared me under turret, I hit him because I didn't press S, essentially. Interesting. We're gonna get a mushy down. We'll put a mushroom right down there on his head. Check it out. Comes back, it's immediately chunked. You get a huge attack speed bonus from being invis. Just run it into my minions. He just shoved the wave. I could freeze it on him off of this again, guys. This is another freeze. This is a freeze. What is he doing? It's so done for him. I can back and spend some gold. I don't want to let my minions go too deep. I would rather his minions reinforce first because these ranged minions are low. Oh man, I just kind of messed it up. I needed to hold those ranged minions closer to his side so his melee minions could get in front. Low range minions die really fast if they're front lining. Super, super squishy. We'll just have to shove it now, fortunately. 𝐒𝐿𝐀𝐋 doesn't want to come back top. He knows I'll kill him. Should be able to take his turret. Get a dot on each one of them. Those melee minions aren't nice. Yeah, what are you doing, Maokai? What are you doing, man? He flashed away. That's fine. I'll shove the wave. 𝐒𝐿𝐾 is alive. He might be able to come up and do something here. I'll get a mushroom down. I'll reset here. We have 100 and nearly 50 CS. That's pretty high. If I was better at CSing, we would have closer to 160 right now. Or if we had teleport. If you have teleport, it's easier to get more, obviously. Okay, we go Nashers and then we go for... we can just go Demonic, honestly. We'll go Demonic into Nash. That's fine. We're still going to get Nashers, though. Nashers OP. Between Leandries and Riftmaker, what's the core difference versus tanks? I'd say the main difference is Riftmaker makes it a lot easier to freeze lane because you get Omnivamp, so you can tank minions easier. Riftmaker's better for trades if they can poke you down like a Malphite. Leandries gives you mana, so I don't know. I feel like they're both good against tanks, but generally Riftmaker has a higher win rate, so might as well just build that. Got the 4 burn on, corruption potion, ignite, everything. Got her. Yeah, it's GG, man. Too much burn on Teemo. We have 153 CS when Maokai has 35 CS. Jesus. Where are you going, Ezreal? I'm tanky as fuck. My items all give me HP. I have an extra 500 HP off my items to where the turret can hit me 3 times and it's not even close to half my health. It's just a third. We should go get Rift Herald since we have the enemy turret. After you take top lane, turret is typically when you roam. Teemo for the most part stays top. He's not a... He doesn't typically try to make teleport plays since he doesn't have any hard CC like a Malphite. What do I think the best champion to smurf with? Honestly, anything. As long as you're comfortable on it. As long as you understand a champion's power spikes, it's really any champ. With that being said, obviously playing things like Janna or Soraka, if your teammates are really bad, can be challenging. Just getting some mushies down. The scuttles don't blow them up unless someone's hitting the scuttle, so the scuttle can walk right through these. We'll get this and wrap the game up. Their team's kind of tanky with the Maokai Rakan. I think our burn build's actually really strong versus their comp. I do kind of need Nash though. I can't move, dude. They're gonna run into my... I gotta kill them all. He's gonna run into my mushroom. Yeah, that's hilarious. Good stuff. That's GG, man. That is the Teemo burn build. If you manage your wave correctly and you just scale up, you shred. If you guys enjoyed this Teemo Quadra Burn commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to come chat and chill live on stream. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.